My name is Neeley Duran. I'm a damage prevention liaison for Colorado 811. I got into the transportation and construction industry by luck. I would say I was recommended by a friend, a great colleague who thought I would be a good fit for this position. And so he got me in touch with the hiring manager. I had no idea that it was going to be such a good fit and that it would be 40 years of my life before I found my dream job. But I think having a background of my father was a bricklayer, so that's all I knew growing up. He started his masonry company before I was even born, and then was in construction his whole life. And then also my mother was the first female police officer in all of southeastern Wisconsin in the mid-70s. So she was kind of a trailblazer for, again, she worked with all men, colleagues her whole life. But I never saw any boundaries as far as jobs. And once I got into this industry in construction, I just felt so comfortable. It was like I found my place. I didn't know until I got here how what a good fit it would be. But yeah, it took me 40 years. As a damage prevention liaison for Colorado 811, I have a lot of contact with professional excavators and contractors. I help educate, I give best practices, I teach them about the law, but really I'm just there for support. Sometimes they just need to, vent or, get something off their back, but I'm there as both education and support in their daily lives. And then also we do a little bit of, as a team, just a little bit of the homeowner education too. So not just most of the time is professional contractors, excavators, construction companies, but we do spend a portion of our time also reminding the public to call 811 before they dig, because homeowners have the same requirements. They're not exempt under the law. There's the same rules for homeowners as too. So even if you're not a professional and you're doing your own work, so we give reminders and do some public awareness with the public as well. The best part of my job is being part of damage prevention, trying to be ahead of damages, protecting the excavator. We want everyone to stay safe out there. So safety is something that's kind of, I don't know if it's like the firstborn, but I just am very into safety and education, prevention, knowledge, and just having that freedom to kind of give that information, in my own style. It's been a real treat to be able to use my own creative aspect when I'm addressing both the public and the professionals. What I would tell young girls about their career and choices is that anything is possible. Anything that you want to do, I guess what I tell my daughters, you can do whatever you want except for you can't be a dad, so you can't be a father when you grow up, but anything else goes. I think a lot of times the part of the frustration or the confusion is not knowing where you belong, and again, I feel like it took me 40 years to find out this is where I belong, and this is the best fit that I'm going to ever have as far as a job or career. But just to leave, everything is open, and to just know that sometimes your path is going to change, but no matter how many jobs you have, it's all great learning experience that you're going to take to your next job, and you might not know exactly what you're going to do until you try a dozen different things, and that's okay. I think that we do sometimes put ourselves in boxes or categories, and I feel like I had a different vision of what my life was going to be as a child. But at the time, I didn't realize the influences of my parents actually made me as the open-minded person I am today as an adult. But I think that I wish, someone would have said, it's okay if you don't know exactly what you're meant to do. Just keep going and get those experiences. Because again, there's no lost time there. Every little job, everything you do is all leading up to, where you're meant to be.